for
Hang on.
September 9th.
Wait a minute. I just want to get the live stream going.
It says streaming live now.
Okay, there we go.
Inland Wetlands meeting for September 9th. And do you have any messages through you, Deb, for us? Or?
No, I don't have any public communications. I don't see any attendees, but if anyone wants to participate, you need to raise your hand, the virtual hand, and then we will unmute you. But I don't have any public communications.
No. We have, I wasn't able to print out the menu, but.
Oh, no.
I can never print it out.
All right, so we have two sets of minutes, August 12 and August 21.
All right, we want to vote on those.
I'm happy to make a motion, even though I wasn't there, but I did read them. Did they look like what happened?
I thought so. Barbara's the one that's your comment.
No, I'm fine.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
All right, we have a motion with a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. That's taken care of.
Next up is new applications. We do not have any at this point. I think we are expecting one based on the last site walk, but we'll probably see that at the next meeting.
Yep.
Let's see what's next. Pending applications. Fields of Fire and 0 High Street. We are waiting on revisions for both of those, so they're not ready at this point.
All right.
For the record, I did walk the one on High Street. I couldn't make it to the meeting, the site walk on Friday, but I walked it the week before.
Did somebody go out and look at the other side of that, the back of that, behind the house that's being worked on?
Oh, yep. Bruce has got that. He's not here tonight, but yeah,
He did.
we're on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
What did the
Is that
sidewalk,
the one on the adjacent lot?
Right.
what did the sidewalk look like, guys?
Pretty steep
Yeah.
down the back towards the Peace Sanctuary, and it's all denuded. We're waiting for their plan on how they plan to, I assume they're going to step it down.
Right, that's our assumption as well. There are erosion controls though down at the bottom. And like I said, we're waiting on a plan that accurately reflects the grades as they are right now and proposes a stabilization plan for the back. The house itself is actually out of the upland review area.
Were they on their own property or were they onto Peace Sanctuary property?
They were on their own property.
Yeah, there's a stone wall down the bottom.
Yep.
Right.
Once it starts to flatten out.
Yep.
Which is good, but that bank could overwhelm that stone wall easily. All right. Do we have any other business, Deb?
No other old business. I have a couple of things I wanted to go over with you, which is why we're having the meeting tonight. Let's see. First of all, Public Works at the Water Pollution Control Facility is going to be replacing some stone that's located around some of the tanks and some of the buildings, and they're going to replace it with grass. It's within 150 feet of Fort Hill Brook, but I told them they could go ahead and do that without getting a permit. It's on the upland side of the access road that comes into the treatment plant, and I have that if you want to see it. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, give me a minute to share it. Okay, so this is the treatment plant. The areas where they're replacing stone with grass and sod are these dotted areas. You can see them around the buildings. Then way up here. They've located the 150 feet from Fort Hill Brook with this red line. So you can see some of it is within 150 feet. Fort Hill Brook is actually off the page. And this is the driveway that comes in, the access road, some parking on this side. So I told them they could go ahead and do that without getting a permit.
I don't know what to do now.
On the west side of the access road, they are going to be putting in some new pavement. I told them they did need a permit for that. So you'll be seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the other. That's going to be fine. It's all contained.
It is. I think they just use those as drip strips, you know, for rainwater coming off of those structures. Yeah, so they'll just take it out and put in grass.
Is it gravel kind of stone, or is it
It's crushed stone right now. You can see over
Crushed
here, he's
stone,
described
okay.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
okay. There we
Kind of
go.
a tough time to start grass.
They'll probably wait until fall to do it. They were just checking in with us.
Yeah.
The other thing is Johnson's Hardware. I had a call about 2 weeks ago from someone who was concerned about some activity in the back of Johnson's Hardware. It appeared that they were putting like stumps and debris in a wetland area. So I'm just going to share some photos from there. Let's see. All right. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the back of Johnson's Hardware. The original site plan is from the 1980s after the original building burned down.
Yeah.
And it shows the entire area back there as being, you know, some sort of gravel surface. And that is indeed what it is. But you can see with my mouse over here, there's some like stumps and trees. And this area in here appears to be Phragmites.
Yeah.
So you can see here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So there, I'm just going to go back a little bit. So right in here, there is a drainage discharge that comes off of Route 1 and North Road, and it's pretty clearly wetlands in here. The other area that I was showing you is up this way. You know, up in here, I don't know if there's wetland soil, but clearly it sustains Phragmites. So I talked to the owner and told him that I'd really like to tell you guys that he had started pulling all of this stuff out of there. I went out there again today and he's pulled some material out. This is the area of Phragmites here. The neighbor, this guy right here, who called me about it, had the property line staked, which is right here. So not only has he potentially put some fill in wetlands, he appears to have gone over the property line. Property line's not necessarily our issue. So again, this is the area of the Phragmites. He's pulled this stuff back out. But I wanted to talk to you about it to see what you want to do about this. Do you want me to just handle it to have him get it out of there? Do you want to issue a notice of violation? What would you folks like to do?
Well, let's start with having him handle it. He seems like he's already started at it. Let him get that stuff out of there before we start doing more forceful things. Everybody agree to that, or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wonder why he's even bothering to do that. I mean,
I just can't even imagine.
can't even imagine.
I don't
But
know where
yeah,
that
I think we
material-
should get that stuff out of there.
I don't even know where it came from or why he was putting it over there. And like I said, the neighbor, it was clearly on the neighbor's property too, so he's got other issues.
Yeah.
All right, I will continue to monitor it. I'll be out there every week just to make sure he gets this stuff out of here because it can't just stay here.
I'll go out on Friday and have a look at it.
There you go. I mean, Bill Johnson is there most days.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to him, he's out there.
I know him.
Good, okay.
How close to all this are all those incredible number of lawnmowers and all that stuff around the propane tank?
Yeah, those are, the propane tank is right over here.
Right.
And then the lawnmowers come up the side over here.
Yeah.
They sort of line both sides of the driveway as you go down back.
Some of it was, if you just keep going a little bit further to the left of this picture where the tanks are,
Mhm.
there's some up in there against the fence. And
Right in here.
I,
Yep.
I was just curious. That's a lot of gas and oil sitting in those old lawnmowers. I don't know what he's going to do with them, but.
I don't know either. I know the fire marshal does routine inspections.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The only thing I would say, guys, is could we set a date for him to have that removed by? Because sometimes people respond better when they have a deadline.
Let's do that.
That's a good idea.
Say that again?
To notify him that he has a date by which to get all of this stuff done and removed.
How long do you want to give him?
What's today? End of the month?
Yeah, end of the month's fine.
That should be enough time.
I think so too. Okay.
Is the wetland not salt water? It's fresh water?
Yeah, definitely fresh.
Okay,
It's above Route 1.
because there's the inlet very close to there, isn't there?
There is where the water comes out from the reservoir.
Yeah. Huh,
But anything above Route 1 is going to be fresh water.
okay.
My understanding of it, anyway.
Yep.
All right, is that it?
That's all I have. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything?
No,
No. Except for our famous Eunice in the newspaper.
Oh, I didn't see that. Was that today?
Curious, do we have any candidates to replace Bill?
Not that I'm aware of, but they don't come through me. They go through the clerk's office and the political parties.
What happened to Bill?
You didn't read the minutes.
Resigned. He's moving out of the state.
Yep.
Yep.
So if anybody has any suggestions for somebody that might be good on wetlands, we could cultivate a couple. We have room for a couple.
Yeah.
Mm.
I spoke to the guy down the street, but he says he's going to put it off till he retires. That's about 4 years.
oh,
He would be good. He's a biologist. But anyway, if anybody else has any, Eunice knows a lot of people.
Direct them to the town clerk's website. She's got a form there to fill out.
All right. Well, we have a motion to end the meeting.
So moved.
There's a second.
second it.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Hi.
Bye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Deb gets home early.
I do. That's good. All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Have a great
Okay.
day.
Right.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Every